This is William Patterson University Television.
After Doomsday Clock's last issue, the world was buzzing over our favorite brooding psychological badass, Rorschack. And now in the newest issue, we have the freshest details on how we got Rorschack back. With me today are George and Zach, ready to break it down. How's it going, guys?
Pretty well.
Pretty well. I'm ready to dive into some Doomsday Clock spoilers.
What were your first reactions?
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, Zach, but I wasn't all that surprised when we found out that Rorschach 2 was actually Reggie Long. That last name may sound familiar because Malcolm Long is the original Rorschach psychiatrist. So this new Rorschach is the son of that original psychiatrist. So I was pretty blown away. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly never saw it coming. I would have never thought that the new Rorschach would be the son of his psychiatrist. I would have thought maybe he'd be a fan of something like that, but
or
no.
His psychiatrist.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
you know what I mean?
Spoiler, psychiatrist is dead now.
Yeah,
but
he's killed by a giant squid monster. But
Right, it's hard to be a hero when you're dead.
When you're dead, right.
That's tough.
I mean, it is
Unless
comics.
you're
They
Goku.
come back.
Unless you're Goku. And then it's like, yeah, just come right back. Gotcha. Okay, so like, what are the similarities between the old Rorschach and the new Rorschach and the differences? What do you think, Zach?
I mean, well, they both certainly have gone through different tragedies. I mean, childhood-wise, they're fairly different. I mean, the first Rorschach, Walter Kovac, grew up in a very bad neighborhood, had a very unloving mother, you know. Just,
She was a prostitute, right?
Yeah, prostitute.
And never knew his father either.
Exactly. So he didn't have the best of childhoods, and he just was a very straightforward, uncompromising person. Where in this new Rorschach, Reggie Long, he had the therapist as a father, like whole family.
Yeah.
He was bullied as a kid by one bully, but otherwise, like, he went to college, like everything was going in his direction. And then the giant alien evil squid came down and killed his parents and gave him
And it affected
some
his
issues.
mind too,
Yeah,
right?
gave him some issues.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, along with that, one similarity is that they both ended up in prison.
Right.
But a big difference that I loved was that Rorschach 2 was mentored by one of the Minutemen, Mothman.
Right, the last of the Minutemen.
The last of the Minutemen, who the Minutemen were the group of superheroes in the Watchmen universe before the Watchmen. So to be mentored by the last remaining Minuteman, I was blown away. I did not see that coming at all.
And Mothman,
That is really cool.
Yeah, Mothman was able to remember like all of his teammates and Rorschach's fighting styles and techniques and everything, so he passed all that on to the new Rorschach,
right.
training him and basically molding him into who he is now.
So they got him. So they got him in like this. He's got the mask. Of course.
Yeah, he's got the original
Same mask.
He
So
got, like,
like,
a mask.
so there's no differences in the costume.
Costume-wise, no,
appearance-wise?
it's
No.
pretty much the same.
Yeah, trench coat.
Gotcha. What sort of twists and turns are
Well,
coming
I'm
for this
still
new
waiting
Rorschach?
for Night Owl and
Yeah,
Silk
it's still
Spectre
expected to come back. Like,
because in issue number 2 at the end, it was revealed that the comedian was actually alive.
who was shown
No way.
being killed at the very beginning. The thing that sparked Watchmen,
Exactly.
spoiler, he's alive now.
Oh,
Because
spoiler,
Dr.
sorry.
Manhattan picked him out of their universe and put him in the DC universe, which
Yes.
is where now we're at with Rorschach
Ooh.
and Ozymandias, the villain from the first Watchmen, now coming back to try and bring Dr. Manhattan to save their world, because their world's going into nuclear war.
Right. So I'm wondering, like, what is Dr. Manhattan's end game? Like, he was messing around with the whole DC universe.
Yeah, he basically made Flashpoint when the Flash changed time. He's been messing around in DC, molding it to his own desires, and now people from his universe are coming in.
Or crossing over,
Yeah, what's the end game
what are you
here?
thinking, Jeff Johns? I'm convinced that Jeff Johns is actually Dr. Manhattan. But
We're still waiting on Silk Spectre to come in. We're still waiting on Night Owl to come in. We're still waiting for Dr. Manhattan himself to show up and see how that goes. So there's a lot we're still waiting for, a lot of mystery.
So that kind of answers my next question. What can we expect? So it's really, I mean, there's so much toss-up. I mean, Dr. Manhattan, we don't even, there's
seen
no
him
clue
here
of
and
his
there.
end game.
Yeah, but
exactly.
not in the we don't know in the present time.
We've seen his like leg here and there, his bulge here and there, but we haven't really seen his master plan yet.
we have no idea what he's going for. We don't know.
Right.
All we know is that Ozymandias is trying to get his help to help save their world because
bring
everything's
God
falling
back to
apart.
Earth. Yeah.
Right. Because he's the only one that can really undo all the damage that's been done.
Yeah.
And then now they're in the DC universe. Batman is dealing
That
with.
is wild.
Really
Yeah.
cool. Really cool.
Wasn't Batman just hanging out with like the Ninja Turtles? And I always got like
It's
Watchmen
like another
hanging
universe.
out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's just so
Converging on
everyone's
all
hanging out
points.
with Batman now.
Pretty
Batman's
much.
a popular guy.
He is.
We didn't want any friends, and now like everyone's hitting him up.
Exactly.
That's insane,
Pretty
man.
much, yeah.
That's great. Well, awesome. Well, it sounds like there's a lot to look forward to. How many? So there's 4 issues.
Right.
How many issues total are there going to be?
12, just like
12,
the original
really?
Watchmen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're coming right back to this. Then.
Exactly.
Oh, this is
like,
awesome.
Next month, here we go.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, awesome stuff, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Of
course.
And stay tuned for more details. Up next is our Ready Player One camera, Matt Camera's review of Lights, Camera, Action of Ready Player One. Too many cameras in there. Too many cameras in here.